Alright, welcome back. Let's continue. So yang hari ini sesi email. So email aku dah so far aku dah proses sharp. So sebenarnya ada email untuk aku. Kita proses sharp loh. You need to learn the pose, the balancing charm for pushing object. Tak, aku tahu ni mission dia. Aku dah buat mission. Flying class. Flying class tu. Basic broom flight and maneuverability. Dah buat ni kan? Dah buat ni. Reposo. Professional want me to test myself with under influence of both maxima and endurance profession. So ni macam quite side mission. Side mission ada 1, 2, 3, 4. Ada 5. Kita buat flying class dulu. Require level 6. Yeah, why not? Tadi nak flying class kau dah. Kau belajar broom kan? Flying. Finally. Ni dah sikit. Over here maybe. Level sini. Maybe here is level. Yep. Travel. Akhirnya aku dapat belajar kan untuk terbang. Dah sikit aku punya Afiq. Dia pakai baju tidur. Baju tidur ni dah bagi nombor power malam kan. Yang penting malam. Apa kat sini? Oh sini banyak. Oh ni lah broom. Wait, dari sini dulu. Yeah, finally. Good morning people. Quest begin.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Broom? Yeah.
Mr. Clopton, your attention please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat.
How about me?
Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up! Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up. Up. Oh. That's easy.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Yeah, go.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Oh, aku dah belajar terbang weh. Finally. Kita nak terbang.
Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
This is brilliant.
I want them returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to.
Nice balance.
Macam susah pula aku rasa. Tak, aku kena ubah dia ni. Kena ubah dia punya joystick lah. Dia punya settings lah. Setting lah. Aku nak invert dia punya settings lah. Mana kat sini? Invert camera assist lah. No? Invert flight control. Yup. Dah sikit lagi lah. Okay lah. Ni pun okay. Oh, boleh.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Advanced? Really? What do you mean by advanced?
This This next set of rings will take you around the grounds
Oh,
for
Artu.
more of a challenge.
Oh, ni bagi layu je.
What a view!
Oh,
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
right, true. Oh, tak
Made
tahu.
it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
I see. Dah bagi laju
The old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Rancak tu. Fly to the ring around the ground. South Hogwart region.
Well, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Sotong tu. Rancak tu. Asal boleh lah pandai aku travel guna matang ni. Senang sih. Dia kita ronda matang ni kan. Bosu. Oh.
Brilliant!
Brilliant. Jogi lah. Lebih tekan aku dia macam ketat sikit lah.
Have a moment?
Alah nak sembang aku pula.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging.
Oh,
But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
will we get in trouble?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Really? Macam jahat eh?
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Boleh bagi biasa sikit lah nak cuba lah.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
True.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How has Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Lean forward. At to speed bus. Okay. Oh.
Now that's more like it. You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Agree.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Oh, lawa eh.
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Oh, actually dia bermain tau.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
Aku tak boleh tunjuk sikit tau.
Back.
Coming.
Oh, better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Sekejap je nak balik semua. Fuck, saya balik semua. Oh, tekan bulat yang lama. Okay. Alright. Oh.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
Ah, fuck.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Thank you, Professor Kogawa.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Yeah.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Yep.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Really? Quest complete. Flying class. Mari kita buat macam apa? Tak. Kita buat probation short assignment. Acquire and use focus potion. The pulsar. Kalau dalam map. Oh shit. Kita buat sendiri ni. Under the influences of both the Maxima and Endurance potion. To field test a focus potion, I know to find a potion recipe at JPP potion. So which way aku nak pergi ke J piping potion. So let's go cari J piping potion. Ni dia. Confrigo. Tak, aku dah confrigo. Oh, kita buat ni. Ini Shadow of Undercroft. Ya, gear skill. Flexion. Think, talent. Aku dah satu spell lagi tau. Press spell. Macam awak tu. Letak E3 tu ni. Boleh ni. E3 dia angkat aku ambil ni lah. Alright, nice. Aku level 10. Level 10 sial. Ini bagi aku punya defense power tinggi lah. Aku pakai yang ni. Room of requirement to reveal. Kalau room requirement kat mana? Room of requirement. Macam aku macam mana kat bilik tu. Room of requirement. What is it? Ni lah. Room of requirement tu kat mana?
I think I'll miss you.
Really?
Oh.
If
Yeah.
only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Shut up, bitch.
Over here.
Top Sebastian.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Undercroft.
This way.
In the shadow of the Undercroft.
There's a secret passage just here.
Really? Undercroft. Ah. Enter. Impressive.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister. Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place.
So aku nak pakai ni lah. Pakai Revelio. Where's Revelio? Ada Revelio ni ke? Ni lah kan? Ada Revelio lah. Oh. What is Revelio? Lumos? Reparo ni.
Keep this between us.
Yep.
He never confided in anyone, but he's trusted me since the day we met. Akhirnya. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to send you those days. We've never been caught.
Expelliarmus.
Back up eh.
Revelio.
What is this?
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
PlayStation 4. Tak aku buat ni sikit.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. Okay. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
Salazar?
Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse.
Blasting
Professors
curse?
say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Okay.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Really?
It
Nice.
may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Confringo.
Very well.
So macam ZL. Okay. Confringo. Apa fungsi dia?
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Confringo. Where is the Confringo? This one? Okay, ni kita tak what? This one. Okay.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find... Nice work.
Woo.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Any luck?
Confringo.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Nice, no? Spell ni.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Okay.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Beritahu dia. Beritahu lah.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Oh, padu siya.
Revelio!
Ada lagi apa-apa sini?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Easy.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio!
Let's go with the leaf.
Incendio!
Oh shit. Aku hidup pakai cantik. Defend against the dark art tower. Ah shit.
Hello, Sebastian.
What the
Wait.
fuck?
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Shit. I stumble.
That room's called the Undercroft. Well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Fuck.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Sorry. Fuck.
Might sometimes so help me.
Nah, what mission kita do? What kind of mission is this? Fight test. Purchase a broom at Spring Witches. Oh, boleh beli broom eh? Okay, I'm back. Tak benar. We go this way. Rancak aku dapat spell baru.
Revelio.
Aku tak faham apa masa fungsi bentang ni ya. Sekarang aku tak faham apa maksud dia. Ada dua tempat lah. Oh, ada lagi banyak ni. The fuck?
Revelio.
The fuck? Macam tu lah. School roll. Macam bilik rahsia lah. Oh, dia macam puzzle lah. Sat. Kau pakai buat jadi kau.
I'll practice doing a
Expelliarmus. Oh no, where is this? Kat atas. Bawah. Kat atas je.
Revelio.
Oh yo, apa ni? Nice tu.
Akhirnya.
Oh well, this way.
Shameful display. Get some clothes on.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Dia kata shameful display, right?
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Oh. Oh ni Fida.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
Sure.
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of
Oh ni room
Requirement.
requirement.
It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever,
Revelio.
I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Okay. Blockings.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Evanesco. Alright. Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Mana ini? Letak ke... Letak.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Oh, style.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Revelio.
What is this?
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes,
Okay.
Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Incendio. Revelio.
The fighting that's spawning. Nice.
Revelio.
Revelio. Ah, what is this? No? Oh, guna pakai spell ni ke? Spell tarik tu. Buat dah spell tu. Nope. Where is it? Nah, this one. Letak ke... Okay. Is there anything to kami tadi? The fuck?
Revelio.
Kita masuk bawah ni ke?
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Kunst.
Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them!
Yes. Oh shit.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Okay, potong. Apa nak buat gambar sikit?
Revelio.
Pick a friend in the room. Thought I need a bar. Cheeky thing. Lah, ada banyak juga nak explore. What this one? Pasal dia ni tajam. Oh. Okay.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio.
Okay.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should sharpen your wits and find out.
Revelio.
Tegak dia. Kita belah sini ke? Macam ni dia pergi. Dia belah sana. Kenapa? Where is it? Belakang.
I hope that house can find us in here.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
What is that? Dia tunjuk arah aku tau. Oh, that tu. Itu.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Really? Wow.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Where's this place?
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
Revelio.
It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Ah.
One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Pada. Tak, here.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Ada. Inventory. Ini kan gear dah siap gear. Tak. Clock and rope. Wow. Ni apa? Shit. Ini bagi 31 Lain ni? This more like it. Kan baju Afiq dah tukar lah. Yup. Ada lagi? Take wear? No. Nothing. Hand wear? No. Face wear? Where is it? Oh, nice. Ni dah kita pakai ni. This collection. Lagi lah. Okay. Quest. Oh. Complete 6 main story. Okay, here. Mana Afiq lah? Select off. Si Afiq. Collection. Tak dapat benda tu. Tak dapat weh.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Conjuring spell. Okay.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Use spell. Wait, this one? Ni susah sikit aku nak ubah ni. What is this? Oh, ni macam dia punya power lah. Small bullshit. Oh, aku boleh ejak lah kat mana ni lah. Okay. Yeah, mana ni? Oh, aku tukar colour Shit, silap. Tak ada depan ni tu. Potion 1. Boleh buat ni ya? Potion Station. Okay, aku buat ni lah. No. Now what? Herbology. Color? Light. Why not?
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Kita sini. Apa ni? Fairies budget ya?
Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have and seems to know its every nook, cranny and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Okay.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Quest complete. Let's see. Kita buat potion. Kita buat potion ni lah. But this one. I know. Where is it the other one? This way? Usaha lagi tau. Cek dah. Thank you. Ada banyak ya tak? No.